Come on, pensioner, you're running late. Yeah, here we are at 6:40. Looks like, what does that say? Wednesday the 15th. May 15th. Can't see my watch without my glasses. Leaving my shelter. Glad I stayed. It managed to rain pretty much throughout the night. The one drawback of having the tin roof, though, is that we got to listen to the big raindrops coming off the trees all night long, which was really annoying because it made it sound a lot worse than it really was. It's kind of a light rain, not really thunder showers. But everything is definitely thoroughly soaked today. All the brush, trees, everything, and people's tents. So I'm dry and heading down. We're climbing up Mount Rogers, as I said yesterday. If I get there before the thunderstorms, and it looks like I can get something of a view, I'll go ahead and do the 1 mile round trip and summit that mountain just for the fun of it. And then I'll be moving on to, so it's going to be about 20 miles today, actually 21 if I do the mountain, because I'm going to the second shelter that's on the list. Got to get there early, because according to what I've been able to see is that that shelter is within this little 5-mile stretch of state park, and apparently they don't allow tenting during that stretch. I didn't realize that until I was scanning through some of my gut hook stuff. It doesn't say that in AWOL, but it says it in gut hooks. Oh goody, I seem to be the first one on the trail this morning, so I'm getting all the cobwebs. This is a first. Normally I'm not the first. Hopefully the trail's not going to be slick and grungy like in Virginia and, or in, not Virginia, I'm in Virginia, Georgia and North Carolina. The rain there, the trail is terrible. Here it just looks like wet leaves and branches. So with that, we're moving on down the trail. Alright, just entered the Grayson Highlands, and there's the horses. I went up to Mount Rogers. No views up there. Couldn't even take a picture of the rock with the geological survey on it because I couldn't activate the screen. It's finally activated now. And it feels like the temperature's warmed up a little bit, and it almost feels like maybe the rain's quitting. A nice mountain out there. I don't know what that is, but I'm headed now down to the shelter that I'd planned on staying. I don't know now if I'm going to stay or not. There's a whole group behind me. Some of them might be in front of me now that are planning on staying here, and the shelter's not very big, so I might move on. I don't know. Anyway, got what views I can. I'm gonna put the camera away. It's starting to rain. Can't turn it off. Well, the rain's quit, so I thought I'd grab a view while I can. I just came up and over that mess, I believe, is where I was. It's really hard to say. This is a very hard to follow section of the trail. If it wasn't for some of the south painted blazes, I'd question if I was still on the trail. It's really beautiful up here. But this place is fantastic when the weather's nice. Now the rain's quit, it's feeling warmer. You can feel the mugginess come back already. Hopefully I can dry out before I end up in camp. Would be really nice, but we'll see. A lot of clouds, don't know what it's going to do. Can't get a reception to find out weather reports, so we're just kind of shooting blind. But anyway, nice views. Come on, you little buggers, smile for the camera, huh? You keep those horns to yourself. I don't trust those horns. Yeah, you can have the trail. You got bigger horns than I do. Uh-huh. Yeah, you don't like that? Don't like close-ups? No? Huh? Yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting that along the trail. So I came up this little rise. Rain stopped again. How long? Who knows? Last time I said it stopped, it started about 5 seconds later. But got to my shelter that I was headed for, and it was so overfull that it was like no place to do anything. The ground's saturated. I don't even like the idea of trying to set up a tent right now. So I moved on. Another shelter about 6 miles down, and my stop got water, so if I have to, I can dry camp, and I'll be all right. There's also another shelter after the one coming up. It's about 4 miles past it. If I go all the way, it's going to make my longest day ever. I've already done 20, actually 21, I think it is. And add 6.7 plus 4, and I don't know if there's tents on the other one or not. Didn't look that close, but that'll give me somewhere around 32-mile day, all in a rainstorm. What more could you ask for from Virginia, right? Every state has welcomed me with crappy weather. So I'm going straight along. Alright, we got some more little horses. I wish I could have got the ones I saw earlier. It was raining too much, couldn't get the camera to work. But ones I saw earlier had a little tiny colt with them. These guys aren't exactly big, but boy, they got some long tails. They need a good brushing. I thought I was out of the area for these little ponies, but I don't know. I passed out, I thought, into a wilderness area. I'm really not too sure exactly where I am, to tell you the truth right now. I just keep going. What can I say? If I find a sign, maybe I'll know something. Right now, A-walls and gut hooks isn't really telling me much. But it's been a fun hike. So this is what they call the scales. Interesting. The history of back in the 60s, the Forest Service started buying up land. Huh. Well, anyway, it's kind of an interesting spot. I'm not real sure, but I think this is technically a place you can camp. That is an outhouse up there, but kind of strange. all fenced off. I wonder if this keeps the cattle out, the horses out, that kind of thing. Almost looks like a place where they'd bring the old stock. Oh, here we got another one of these fancy locks. Getting better at these things though. Well, I thought. There we go. Skies are turning dark again. Rain's gonna come back. Just can't win. Ooh, Appalachian Trail. I almost missed it and went off the other run. Wilburn Ridge. Alright, well, there's supposed to be another shelter. 3.5 miles. Old Orchard. We'll see what it. Well, I'm at the wrap up for tonight. It's about 7 o'clock. Wrap up on May 16th. A few more people showed up. We got a half dozen in the shelter now, which is what it holds, and then there's almost a half dozen more tents set up down below. Got here about 4:40. Got here earlier than I expected. Could have done another 4 miles, but I was getting hungry and was out of energy bars. Didn't want to dig to the bottom of my pack in order to dig something out, so I just went ahead and stayed here, fixed up dinner. Got a nice full stomach. Got the bear bag hung. Not the best hanging in the world that I like, but it'll work. And seems like a nice crowd here tonight. A little quieter, older group. Kind of older group, more mature. Anyway, so haven't seen any of the others that I was with last night. So they may have decided to stay at a previous shelter. And this puts me in a spot I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow for sure. But I'm kind of in between where I want it to be mileage wise now. 20 miles, or actually 25 miles, something like that, I could be all the way into town again, but I don't want to be in town at that time of day because I want to get in and out. So tomorrow's probably going to be a short day. We'll see. All in all, things turned out fairly decent today. I didn't get the pictures I really had hoped to. There was a lot of them I would have liked to have gotten, especially going through the what do they call it, Grayson Highlands or whatever it is. There was some really interesting scenery up in there, but with the technology of the cell phone doesn't want to work when your hands are wet or cold. Kind of screws things up. Maybe they had to fix this new technology so it actually works, considering what we pay for it. But anyway, I did get some nice pictures of the ponies, a few of them. Didn't get the ones I wanted, but again, got some. So anyway, that's a quick wrap up for the night. Nothing else going on. I'm probably going to turn in. No reason to stay up late. I'm still a little damp. Socks are going to be soaked tomorrow. Most of my clothes are drying out, but it's taking a while because it just didn't want to quit raining all day. Anyway, till tomorrow.